Welcome to the Makeup and Beauty Podcast, where we talk about all things makeup and beauty with a dash of fashion and pop culture. I'm your host, C. Michelle, and let's jump right into it. Good morning and welcome back to the Makeup and Beauty Podcast. I'm your host, C. Michelle, and I'm so grateful for you listening in today. Y'all, I just want to say that I have been having so much fun over on TikTok. My handle is at C Michelle Styles. I don't know about you, but TikTok just feels more free. I don't have to worry about an aesthetic. I don't have to worry about everything seeming and looking and being seamless. I can literally just post in my t-shirt and my hair all over my head, and it's great. I mean, I don't know. I probably wouldn't do that anyway, like posting with my hair all over my head, but it's just the principle that it just feels different. Let me know by sending me an email, podcast@cmichellestyles.com, your thoughts on the differences between the platforms. Both are extremely valuable, but they're very different. They're very, very different, and they feel very, very different. I say Instagram is the sophisticated bougie friend and TikTok is the down-to-earth friend. The product of the week this week is something that has actually shocked me, and it is something by e.l.f. I have been really digging into e.l.f. products. I've really been trying to find dupes and items that I can compare amongst each other from high end to low end. And let me tell you, e.l.f. has really been coming through. I've reviewed 2 things from e.l.f. so far, but anywho, those are over on my TikTok. The lip stain that they just came out with is amazing. So I went into Ulta looking for them and they didn't have it. So don't make that mistake, girl. Then I went into Target looking for it and they had like a plethora of the same color. So I said, you know what? I'll just try it. It's $6. I thought it was going to be $5, by the way, but it was $6. I just grabbed one of the million that they had of the same color, and the color is called Power Moves. Oh, I'm sorry, Power Mauves. I put it on. I liked the color as is. I'm like, oh, this is pretty, I love it. Absolutely love it. I kept it on for about 5 minutes and it stained, and it made my lips look like it was a beautiful natural color, like how it would look if my lips were that color. You know what I mean? Like it didn't look fake or unrealistic, like that color would just be, like a red or something like that, right? No, it looked like it could actually be my lip color, and I loved it. So I liked it so much, I put it back on because I just like the way the gloss looked on my lips too. But I said, no, it might, stain them too much. So I kept it on for about 10 minutes. And then from there, it was even more pigmented, even more colorful. Loved it. And then I put a clear gloss on top. I put the LYS gloss on top, and that has more of a pinky hue. And it's a treatment oil as well. So it hydrates, plumps, all of that. Oh my gosh, absolutely love it. I cannot put it down. It's a drugstore item. It's absolutely perfect. I love it. So much so, I am trying to find the Targets that have them in stock. And if I can't, because I don't want to wait for them to be shipped to me because I'm that obsessed, I might go ahead and just order them from e.l.f. But somebody's Target has it, and I'm going to get it. I'm going to find it. Okay, because I want it now. That's how good it is now. There's so much going on in beauty. Let's start with Selena Gomez. She just dropped 12 lip liners and matching lipsticks. The chocolate one that I saw looks really pretty, but I don't believe I'm going to get it because I have 2 chocolate lipsticks and about 50 chocolate liners that I have not used up yet. But it looks really, 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 really pretty. House Labs, which is Lady Gaga's line, is sold in Sephora now. And she has a lip oil. And who is it? What is Halsey's line name? Halsey's line? Wait, Lady Gaga's line is House. Okay, look, they both have lines out, and the whole rage right now is lip oils. So Dior's lip oil can't stay on the shelf, but I'm hearing that Halsey's or Lady Gaga, look, one of theirs lip oil is really good. Okay, so Halsey's line is called About Face, and Lady Gaga is House. Okay, House Labs. Gotcha. So it's a lot. It's just a lot of launches. It's a lot of a lot. And I'm at the point where I'm just trying to use up what I have first before I buy something new. For example, those lip stains by e.l.f., I don't have anything like it, so that is something completely new to add to my collection. But something that I kind of have something similar to, unless it just really, really, really stands out, I don't foresee I'll be buying it. But anywho, let's start the show. So there is a debate on TikTok that is talking about the difference between a makeup artist and a beauty content creator. Well, by me being both, I can give you the best of both worlds. And this is just off the cuff, my thoughts on the topic. I said a little bit on TikTok about it, but this is my platform where I can really dig into the topic. Y'all, they're not even in the same lane, like not even a little bit. A beauty content creator, and please give me your thoughts on this as well. Send me DMs over on Instagram. You could comment on the post on TikTok or send me an email at podcast@cmichellestyles.com. But they're cut from a different cloth completely. A makeup artist is a trained professional, a person that does makeup on other people than themselves. They understand color theory. They understand face shape. They understand sanitation. They understand so many different elements that goes into being a makeup artist. They understand how to do different types of makeup and not just one look. They understand how to do the no makeup look and all the work that goes into it. They know how to do special effects if you choose to learn that. They know how to do editorial makeup, runway makeup, theater makeup, everyday makeup. They know how to do all the genres, and they know how to pick products specifically to match that person's skin needs. They understand skincare. They understand ingredients. We're not the same. We're not the same people. And there is not necessarily a divide, because it shouldn't be a divide when they're not the same. That's like comparing apples to oranges. A beauty content creator is a big advertisement for a brand. Whatever's new, they talk about, they move on. There is no true education behind their thought process. There is no true, I'm just going to say it. It boils down to respect. It boils down to respect. So for example, when I was working at a counter, right? I've always wanted to work at a counter. I got my experience to work at a counter. I left corporate America to work at a counter because that's how serious my passion and my dream at the time was for makeup, to get where I am now, to be honest with you. Okay. You would have people coming up to the counter showing you a photo of what their content creator looks like or a video of what they did. And no matter what the professional says, they want to look exactly, even if it might not work for them, even if that product might not work for them. They want what that beauty content creator has and says. It's about respect. So you don't respect what the trained professional is saying that can give you that same desired look, but might be a little different. But you're going directly after what that beauty content creator says because that's law. So it's the respect isn't there, right? Whatever the beauty content creator says typically goes because they're doing their job. They're influencing you. That's where the word came from. They're being an influencer. They're doing what technically they're told to say 9 times out of 10 from the brand. They're walking advertisements, not trained professionals. They know how 9 times out of 10 how to do makeup on themselves and themselves only. That's the difference right there. They're not teaching you the ins and outs of a product. They're not teaching you how to maximize the use of a specific product because they don't know how, right? And that's no fault to them, but they're doing their job. And I was listening to someone say, like, I wish these brands will send makeup artists full collections or full shade ranges of products, but they send full shade ranges to beauty content creators that's only going to use one shade. Send it to somebody like me who does makeup for a plethora of shades, and I can really put it to use and could probably really make you even more due to the fact that I'm using it and putting it into work, right? Makeup costs so much, especially for the good stuff and especially for those that truly invest in their kit. It costs so much money. Even with the 40% off discount that I have, 50% off discounts that I have for most companies. And I will hopefully one day get to telling you how to get these discounts. But it's still a lot of money. It's still a lot. So it's like, okay, brands, can you send it to working makeup artists? Just the PSA, if they're listening, send it to actually working makeup artists. Like, we will put it to work. We'll use it on people in real life, that shade range. It's a give or take, right? So when she said that, that really resonated with me. Like, dang, that would be awesome if they could. So then that way I can really use it. I can put it in my kit. I can talk about it. You know, the people that are watching beauty content creators, 9 times out of 10 aren't trying to be makeup artists. They just really enjoy that person's content. They really trust that person. And whatever they say, they truly believe, especially the younger folks. You know, sometimes people watch it as just entertainment, depending on that beauty content creator, but they're walking advertisements. And like I said, I work on both ends of the spectrum. I get it. But the only difference with me is I am teaching you how to properly use a product. I am teaching you how to maximize that product to its fullest capacity, how you can get multiple uses out of it for different things. I'm teaching you how to properly use it because it's hard to use something if you don't know how to use it. So that's why with my content and my tutorials, they're typically a little bit longer because I cannot put out information that is, 1, incorrect, 2, isn't in depth. I like to explain something clearly. So you know, this is how it works. This is what the wand looks like. This is how you should apply it. This is the best way to apply it. This is what's in this product, and it might not work with these other products because of this specific ingredient. That's my angle at content creation because it's important for me to know that I am teaching you the best. So that is my 2 cents on the beauty content creator versus the professional makeup artist. And I know that there are probably more things that I can mention. And if I think of them, I will put them in the show notes. But most importantly, they're not even in the same category to me. They're not. They are 2 totally separate entities. One is an advertiser, the other is an artist. Now, mind you, some could still call themselves artists, and that's fine too. That's fine. But just don't claim to be a makeup artist. And many of them don't. Many of them don't. They know, like, listen, I'm a content creator. That's what I do. I talk about what's new. I talk about the product. I move on. That product after that collects dust. I'm at the point where this is pivoting to a new topic a little bit, but I'm at the point where I am not going to be buying a whole bunch of stuff anymore. And here's why. I understand that people want what's new. But we collect all this makeup. We have all this makeup that we don't use and we don't maximize. Like, what are we doing with this stuff, right? Now, luckily, by me being a pro makeup artist, I can put it right in my kit, right in there. So it'll get its use. But my goal is to show you how to use a product thoroughly. For example, you get a new eyeshadow palette. Now, some of the indie girls are doing this 3 looks, 1 palette. And I really like that. But I'm going to show you how to really use this palette. Hit pan on something. Fully maximize the use of that item. That's my goal. So if you watch me, if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, if you watch me on TikTok, Instagram, or any platform, I'm going to show you exactly that. We might be on this palette for a while, or we might switch between the palettes that I have, but I'm kind of chilling on buying a whole bunch of new stuff because I'm trying to use what I have, use it to its fullest capacity. And the new things that I get, it will be because I don't have anything like it. Like the e.l.f. lip stains. I'm kind of obsessed with them. I will be buying more. But let me know your thoughts on this topic. I've already mentioned a million times how to reach me, but I'll be glad to say it again over on all the social platforms at C. Michelle Styles. And you can send me a email at podcast@cmichellestyles.com. That link is below in the show notes. Thank you all for listening today. And if you feel so compelled, I would appreciate a review. That would really help the show reach more listeners and grow. And I appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed today's topic, and until next time. Thank you for joining me on the Makeup and Beauty Podcast. I'm so happy to have you. And please, while you're here, stay a while, hang out, and listen to some other episodes. I have some great episodes before this one. Please leave the podcast a review and rate it. It really helps the podcast grow and reach new listeners. Also, if you want to be informed on all things fashion and beauty weekly, sign up for the It List. That is my email listserv that I send out once a week with all the happenings going on in beauty and fashion. You can find me everywhere on every social media platform from Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Clubhouse, all of them at C. Michelle Styles. My website is www.cmichellestyles.com. Thank you so much for joining me for Beauty and Community, and until next time, adios. Besos.